except perhaps to breathe. Just notice that you are breathing. You don't have to change the breath, or deepen it, or count it. Simply become aware of this gentle, steady rhythm that is happening all by itself. The air enters and the air leaves. A quiet miracle. A reminder that you are being supported right now in this moment without any effort at all. This is where we begin. Not with a great effort or a grand plan or a struggle to become something different, but here, in the stillness that waits beneath the noise, in the simple act of arriving where you already are. We are so often convinced that life is a project to be managed, a problem to be solved. We are taught to push, to strive, to control, to force things into being. We hold our breath, clench our fists, and try to steer the river. And in this striving, we create a tension, a resistance. We feel it in our shoulders, in our minds, in the tightness in our chest. We feel it as anxiety, as frustration, as a sense of being stuck. We feel that we are moving against the current and that it is exhausting. We look out at the world and we ask, when will it get easier? When will things finally fall into place? When will the universe start working for me? Perhaps you have felt this. This sense of pushing a great weight uphill, of trying so hard only to meet friction. And the beautiful, simple, radical truth is this. The universe is not waiting for you to try harder. It is waiting for you to stop trying. It is waiting for you to soften, to release the grip, to unclench the fist, to simply be. This is the moment, this breath, this stillness. This is the moment the universe starts working for you, because this is the moment you stop working against it. What does this mean to stop working against it? It does not mean to give up. It does not mean to become passive or to let life walk all over you. It is not about resignation. It is about alignment. It is the difference between paddling frantically against a powerful tide and simply turning your boat around to flow with it. The tide was always there. The power was always available. We were just pointed in the wrong direction. Our resistance comes from a place of fear. We fear that if we let go, everything will fall apart. If we stop controlling, chaos will take over. If we stop striving, we will fail. So we build walls, we create elaborate plans. We try to predict every outcome. We live in the future, a landscape of what-ifs, or in the past, a museum of if-onlys. And in all this mental noise, we miss the one place where life is actually happening. We miss right now. Right now, in this moment. Are you safe? As you listen to these words, as you feel the air on your skin, as you notice the rhythm of your breathing, in this precise, singular instant, are you okay? Usually, the answer is yes. The struggle is not with the moment itself. The struggle is with our thoughts about the moment. Moment. Our judgments, our fears of what this moment might lead to, our memories of what a similar moment led to before. The universe operates in the present. It is a system of immense flowing energy. It responds not to our desperate wishes for the future, but to our energetic state right now. When our state is one of tension, of lack, of fear, of this isn't right, this shouldn't be happening, we are emitting a frequency of resistance. And the universe, which is an impeccable mirror, reflects that resistance back to us. Life feels hard because we are being hard. Life feels stuck because we are holding on tightly. The shift is subtle, yet it is total. It is the shift from "what can I get" to "what can I allow?" From "how can I make this happen?" to "how can I become a space for this to happen?" It begins with the body. The body is our anchor. It is always in the present. Your mind can be in yesterday or in next week, but your hands are here. Your feet are here. Your breath is now. So let's return to the breath. Feel it move. Feel the subtle expansion as you inhale and the gentle release as you exhale. On the next exhale, can you let go just a little bit more? Soften the shoulders. Relax the jaw. Let the space behind your eyes become quiet. You don't have to hold the world together with your thoughts. In this moment, you can just be here. You can let yourself be held. Imagine you are standing in a flowing river. The water is life. It is energy. It is constantly moving, constantly fresh. For so long, we have been told to build a dam, to try and stop the water, to hold it, to control it, to make it behave. And it takes all of our energy to maintain this dam. We are exhausted, stressed, and the dam is always leaking. Life is always finding a way through, and we are constantly trying to patch the holes. Surrender is not about being swept away by the river. Surrender is about realizing you were never meant to stop the river. You were meant to be in it, to swim with it, to let it carry you. It is the act of dismantling the dam, stone by stone. And the first stone is the belief that you must control everything. What if, just for today, you decided to trust the river? What if you accepted that the flow of life has an intelligence far greater than your own mind? Your mind sees only a tiny fraction of the picture. It bases its decisions on limited data, on past fears. The universe sees the entire map. It knows the path of least resistance. It knows where the blockages are and how to move around them. When you align with the present moment, you are aligning with this intelligence. You are saying, "I am willing to be shown. I am open. I am letting go of how I thought this had to be, and I am embracing what is." This is the great paradox. The moment you stop fighting for what you want, you create the space for it to arrive. When you are desperate for something, a relationship, a job, peace of mind, you are in a state of lack. You are broadcasting the energy of "I don't have it." And the universe responds to that vibration by giving you more of not having it. But when you find a place of peace within yourself, right now, even without that thing, when you can say, "I am whole, I am complete, right here, right now, just as I am," you shift your entire frequency. You move from lack to wholeness. And the universe, in its perfect mirroring, begins to bring you experiences that match this new vibration. This is not a mental trick. You cannot fake it. You cannot sit in a state of anxiety and just repeat, "I am abundant," hoping to fool the cosmos. It is an energetic shift. It is a somatic experience. It is a genuine softening of the heart. It is the practice of finding the peace first. Don't wait for life to give you a reason to be peaceful. Choose to be peaceful and watch how life rearranges itself around that peace. So, how do we do this? In the midst of a difficult day, in the face of uncertainty, how do we find this peace? We start small. We start with the breath. We start with the body. When you feel the tension rising, the old habit of control taking over, pause. Just pause. You don't have to fix the thought. You don't have to wrestle with the emotion. Just bring your awareness back to your body. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel the contact of your body with the chair or the bed. Listen to the sounds in the room, without labeling them as good or bad. Just let them be sounds. This is an act of anchoring. You are anchoring yourself in the now, pulling your energy out of the storm of the mind and back into the stillness of the present. The present moment is your point of power. It is the only place you can access this universal flow. When you are fully present, you are fully aligned. And when you are aligned, you are no longer pushing. You are being guided. Think about what it feels like to be in flow. Maybe you've experienced it while playing music, or creating art, or being in nature, or even having a deep conversation. In those moments, time seems to disappear. There is no you trying to do something. There is just the doing. The music flows through you. The words come effortlessly. You are not separate from the activity. You are one with it. This is a state of total alignment. This is the universe working through you. This state is not reserved for special occasions. It is our natural state. It is the state we return to when we stop resisting. We can be in a state of flow while washing the dishes. We can be in a state of flow while walking down the street. It is simply a matter of where our attention is. Is our attention lost in thought, in judgment, in worry? Or is our attention resting here, in the simple, sensory experience of being alive? Washing the dishes. Feel the warmth of the water on your hands. See the shimmer of the soap bubbles. Hear the sound of the plate being rinsed. In that moment, there is no problem to solve. There is just the water, the hands, the plate. It is a meditation. It is an act of presence. And in that presence, you are in alignment. You are in the river. We are so trained to seek grand gestures, big moments, thunderclap awakenings. But the true shift happens in these tiny, ordinary moments. It happens when you choose presence over distraction, when you choose softening over tensing, when you choose to breathe instead of holding your breath. Each time you do this, you are retraining your nervous system. You are teaching your body on a cellular level that it is safe to relax. It is safe to let go. It is safe to trust. And what happens when we begin to trust? We start to notice things. We notice the small synchronicities. You think of a friend and they call. You are wondering about a problem and the answer appears in a book you randomly open. You are running late and every traffic light turns green. We often call this luck or coincidence, but it is something more. It is the feedback. It is the universe winking at you, saying, "You see? We're in this together now. You're flowing with me, and I am clearing the path for you." This doesn't mean that life becomes perfect. It doesn't mean challenges disappear. The river still has rocks. It still has bends and rapids. But your relationship to the challenges changes. A challenge is no longer a wall that has appeared to stop you. It is simply a part of the river's path. It is a rock that the water knows how to flow around. When you are aligned, you don't hit the rock with force. You feel the current and you are guided around it or over it. The challenge becomes information. It becomes a teacher. It shows you where you are still holding on, where you are still resisting. If you are feeling a strong negative emotion, anger, sadness, fear, this is not a sign that you have failed. It is not a sign that the universe is against you. It is a messenger. It is a part of your intelligence system. The emotion is simply energy. It is a sensation in the body. We cause ourselves suffering when we attach a story to the energy. I am angry because this person wronged me and it's not fair and it shouldn't have happened. The story creates resistance to the energy. We are fighting the feeling, and what you resist persists. The path of alignment is to meet the energy without the story. Can you feel the anger just as pure sensation? Where is it in your body? Is it a heat in the chest, a tightness in the jaw? Don't judge it. Don't try to fix it. Just breathe into it. Meet it with presence. Meet it with a gentle, compassionate awareness. You are not the anger. You are the space that is holding the anger. You are the vast, quiet sky, and the anger is a storm cloud passing through. The cloud is not the sky. When you hold it in this way, the energy is allowed to move. It is allowed to complete its cycle. It rises, it crests, and it dissolves. You have allowed the river to flow. This is true surrender. Surrender is not giving up. It is giving in. Giving in to the reality of the present moment. Giving in to what you are actually feeling, rather than what you think you should be feeling. When you stop fighting reality, you reclaim all the energy you were wasting in the fight. And this energy is what the universe uses to work for you. It is your power. Think of it like a sail on a boat. Resistance is trying to row against the wind. It's exhausting, and you barely move. Alignment is putting up the sail. You are not creating the wind. You are not controlling the wind. You are simply positioning yourself to catch the wind that is already blowing. And suddenly, with no effort, you are moving. You are gliding across the water. This is what it feels like when the universe starts working for you. It is an effortlessness, a grace. This state is available to you in every single moment. It is not something you have to earn. It is not something you achieve after years of meditation. It is your birthright. It is the natural state of things. We have just been conditioned to live in a state of resistance. We are unlearning. We are remembering. We are coming home. So let's practice this unlearning right now. Notice once again the state of your body. Is there any unnecessary tension? Is your brow furrowed? Is your stomach tight? Just notice, no judgment. And then, just by noticing, allow it to soften. Invite the tension to release. You don't have to force it. Just create an invitation. It's okay. You can let go now. Bring your attention to your hands. Often, we hold so much tension in our hands. They are our tools for controlling, for grasping. Can you let your hands be soft? Let the fingers uncurl. Feel the energy in your palms. A slight tingle, perhaps. A warmth. This is your life force. This is the energy of the universe, present within you. You don't have to grasp for it. It is already here. Now, bring that awareness to your heart space, the center of your chest. We build so many shields here to protect ourselves. We armor this space against hurt, against vulnerability. But this armor also blocks the flow. It blocks our ability to receive. Just for this moment, can you imagine that armor softening? You don't have to remove it. Just let it become a little more porous. Breathe into your heart. Imagine the breath is like a warm, healing light, filling that space, creating a sense of expansion, of safety, of peace. This is your true center. This is where your alignment begins. When you operate from this center, your perspective shifts. You stop seeing the world as a threat. You stop seeing other people as adversaries or as tools for your own needs. You begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. You see that the person who triggers you is also a part of the river, flowing as best they can, perhaps caught on their own rocks. You can have compassion without getting entangled. You can be clear without being cold. Your boundaries become clear, not from a place of fear, but from a place of self-love. You simply know what is in alignment for you and what is not. Saying no becomes an act of peace, not an act of war. It is a simple, no, that is not my current. This is the clarity that alignment brings. The mind, when it's caught in resistance, is like a glass of water filled with mud. Everything is cloudy. You can't see the path. Every decision feels difficult and confusing. When you stop resisting, when you become still, you are allowing the mud to settle, and the water of your mind becomes clear. The answers you were so desperately seeking begin to appear, not as loud commands, but as quiet knowings, a gentle nudge, an intuition, a feeling of this way. This is your guidance system. This is the universe speaking to you in its own language. And this language is not words. It is the language of feeling, of resonance. Your only job is to get quiet enough to hear it. And you get quiet by returning to the present, by returning to the breath, by softening the body, over and over again. This is the practice. It is a practice of a lifetime, not a practice of perfection, but a practice of return. You will get lost in thought. You will get caught in resistance. Of course you will. You are human. The moment you notice you are lost is the moment of grace. In that moment, you have a choice. You can judge yourself, oh, I'm failing at this. I'm not spiritual enough. I can't do it. This is just more resistance. Or you can gently, kindly, without any drama, just come back. Come back to the breath. Come back to this moment. And in that gentle return, you have just stepped back into the flow. It is that simple and it is that profound. Every time you choose to return, you are strengthening that muscle of alignment. You are voting for trust over fear. You are reminding yourself that the universe is not a hostile place, but a supportive field of energy that is waiting to collaborate with you. It is waiting for you to become a partner. And your partnership begins with your own inner state. Your primary responsibility is not to fix the world. It is not even to fix yourself. It is simply to tend to the garden of your own presence. Are you here? Are you breathing? Are you soft? If you are doing everything that is required. In this state of soft, open presence, you are a beacon. Your calm is a gift to the world. Your peace is a force that changes the energy of a room, of a conversation, of a situation. You are not doing anything, you are the change. This is the most powerful way to work. You are aligning your personal energy field with the greater field of the universe. And when these two fields are in harmony, miracles are no longer miracles. They are simply the natural order of things. The right people show up. The right opportunities appear. You find yourself in the right place at the right time without even trying. This is not magic. It is physics. It is the law of resonance. You have become a vibrational match for the very things you were seeking, once striving so hard to achieve. Think about how water moves. It doesn't fight the rock. It flows around it. It doesn't try to climb the mountain. It finds the lowest path, the path of least resistance, and in so doing, it carves canyons. Water is soft, yet it is one of the most powerful forces on earth. This is the power of surrender. This is the power of alignment. It is a soft power. It is a quiet power. It is the power that comes not from forcing, but from allowing. Can you allow your life to be what it is right now? Can you let go of the story of how it's supposed to be, the story of what's wrong with it? This is the hardest part. But this situation is wrong, the mind will argue. This injustice is real. This pain is here. Yes, the path of alignment does not deny the pain. It does not pretend the injustice isn't there. It does not bypass the reality of the human experience. It does the opposite. It meets it. It meets the pain with presence. It meets the injustice with a clear, grounded energy, not a reactive, resistant one. When you meet injustice from a place of resistance, you are just adding more fuel to the fire of conflict. You are meeting anger with more anger. But when you meet it from a place of alignment, from a clear, centered presence, you bring a different quality of energy to the situation. You bring the energy of clarity, the energy of the water. And this is the energy that truly creates change. This is the energy that carves canyons. So the work is always internal. The transformation is always within. The world you experience is a reflection of your inner state. If you want the world to change, you must first be willing to change your relationship to it. And that begins with changing your relationship to yourself. It means stopping the inner war, stopping the self-judgment, the criticism, the belief that you are somehow broken and need to be fixed. You are not broken. You have never been broken. You are a whole, complete expression of life. You have just been carrying patterns of tension and resistance, learned long ago, as a way to protect yourself. And now, you are learning that the greatest protection is not armor. The greatest protection is openness. It is the non-reactivity of the open sky. The storm cloud can rage, but it cannot harm the sky. The sky simply allows it to be, and in that allowance, the storm passes. Be the sky. Be the space. Be the quiet, unwavering presence that holds all of your experiences. The joy, the sorrow, the confusion, the clarity, with a gentle, loving awareness. This is your true nature. It's not something you have to build. It's what is left when you stop building, when you stop resisting, when you stop trying to be anything other than what you are right in this moment. Breathe into that, the simplicity of it, the relief of it. You don't have to be more. You don't have to do more. You just have to be more. Be more present. Be more aware. Be more soft. This is the key. This simple, radical act of softening. When you feel the urge to fight, to control, to worry, soften. Soften your belly. Soften your hands. Soften your gaze. It is a physical, tangible shift. In that moment of softening, you are changing your vibration. You are dropping the rope in the tug of war with life. And in that release, the universe feels the signal. Ah, it says, they are ready. They are open. And the flow that was always there, waiting just outside your resistance, can now enter. The help can arrive. The guidance can be heard. the path can become clear. This is the moment. Not tomorrow, not after you've figured it all out. This moment. This breath. This gentle softening. This is the moment the universe starts working for you. Because this is the moment you have finally, truly joined its team. You are no longer an adversary. You are an allowance. You are a partner. You are the flow itself. And from this place, everything is possible. Not because you are forcing it, but because you are allowing it to be. You are aligning with the creative intelligence that spins the galaxies and grows the flower. That intelligence is in you. It is you. Your job is just to get out of its way, to trust it, to let it lead, to soften and to breathe and to be here, now. This is not a one-time event. It is a continuous unfolding, a practice of moment by moment by moment. The practice of remembering and returning, remembering the stillness that is your core, and returning to it with every breath, with every heartbeat. This is the path. There is no other. And the beauty is, you cannot get it wrong. Even when you are lost in resistance, that resistance is part of the path. It is the curriculum. It is the teacher, showing you exactly where the work is. It is inviting you to soften. It is inviting you to come home. So be grateful for the resistance. It is your guide. It is the signpost, pointing you back toward the river, pointing you back to the flow, pointing you back to this moment, this perfect, whole, and complete moment. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, let go. Let go of all the striving, all the worry, all the shoulds and musts, and just rest. Rest in the beingness. Rest in the knowing that in this stillness, everything is being done. The universe is at work, and you are finally working with it. The mind will want to make this complicated. It will want a 5-step plan. It will want a technique, and that is okay. The mind is doing its job. But the truth is simpler than the mind can grasp. It is a felt sense. It is the feeling of ease, the feeling of release. Your compass is your own body. When you feel tense, you are in resistance. When you feel at ease, you are in alignment. Your only job is to follow the ease, to choose the thought, the action, the path that brings a sense of softening, even if it's a tiny microscopic softening. That is the way. If you are faced with a decision, and one choice makes your body tense, and the other makes your body feel even a tiny bit more open, that is your answer. The universe is speaking to you through your own physical sensations. It is a guidance system of profound intelligence. But we have been taught to ignore it. We have been taught to listen to the noisy, fearful mind. We are now learning to listen to the quiet, wise body. The body that is connected to the earth. The body that is made of the same stuff as the stars. The body that knows the rhythm of the tides and the pull of the moon. It knows. Trust it. Trust the part of you that knows how to heal a cut. Trust the part of you that knows how to grow your hair. Trust the part of you that is beating your heart right now. This same intelligence is guiding your entire life. It is just waiting for you to get quiet enough to feel its call, to feel its gentle, steady guidance. This way, not that way. Soften here. Wait. Now. It is a dance a dance between you and the cosmos. And you learn the steps by listening, by being present, by being willing to be moved. And so we return to the beginning, to the breath, the anchor, the constant. The air enters, the air leaves, a quiet miracle, a reminder that you are being supported, you are being held. And in this moment, all is well. The universe is flowing, and so are you. As we move forward, let us explore this dance more deeply. Let us look at the nature of this trust. What does it mean to trust not just when things are easy, but when the river becomes turbulent? What does it mean to let go when the mind is screaming to hold on? This is where the practice truly takes root. This is where we move from a concept to a lived, embodied reality. This is where the real transformation lies. It is one thing to feel peaceful in a quiet room, listening to calming words. It is another to carry this peace into a difficult conversation or a challenging workday. But the mechanism is exactly the same. It is the return. It is the pause. It is the breath. It is the softening. It is the remembering that you are the sky, and this difficulty is just a cloud. You are not the resistance. You are the awareness that notices the resistance. And in that noticing, you are already free. You are already aligned. This awareness is the key. It is the fulcrum upon which your entire reality shifts. To cultivate this awareness is the great work of our lives. It is not a doing, but an allowing of your own attention to rest in its natural home, which is this present moment. Noticing the light in the room, noticing the feeling of the clothes on your skin, noticing the subtle background hum of the world. This is it, this simple, awake presence. This is the frequency of alignment. It is so simple, the mind overlooks it. It is looking for something grand, something complex. But the universe is built on simple, elegant principles. And this is the most fundamental of all. Be here. When you are here, you are available. You are available for the guidance. You are available for
the inspiration. You are available for the connection. You are available for the love. When you are lost in thought, you are away. The universe is calling, but you are not home. The practice is simply to be home, to be present, to inhabit your own life. And when you inhabit your life fully, without reservation, when you say yes to this moment, yes to this breath, yes to this feeling, yes to what is, you are saying yes to the entire universe. And the universe, which can only mirror you, says yes back to you. It says yes with opportunities. It says yes with synchronicity. It says yes with support. It says yes with ease. This is not a transaction. It is a resonance, a harmony. You have begun to sing the song of the universe, and the whole choir has joined in. It starts now. It starts with this simple, quiet, awake presence. Let it be enough, because it is. It is everything. Let's sit with this feeling for a moment. The feeling of simplicity, the feeling of arrival. No need to go anywhere. No need to achieve anything. The work is done. You are here. Welcome. Welcome home. As we deepen into this understanding, we begin to see the architecture of our resistance more clearly. We see the stories we tell ourselves, the stories that keep us small and safe and stuck. I'm not good enough. It's not possible for me. The world is a dangerous place. I have to fight for everything I get. These are just thoughts. They are clouds. They are not the sky. They are old inherited patterns of energy. And we have the power in this present moment to stop feeding them. We stop feeding them by not believing them. We don't have to fight them. We don't have to argue with them. That is just giving them more energy. We just see them. We notice the thought, I'm not good enough. And we say, that story again. We see it and we let it go. We don't engage. We don't serve it tea. We let it pass by like a cloud in the sky. And we bring our attention back to the breath, back to the hands, back to the room, back to the now. This is liberation. This is freedom. It is not a future event. It is a present moment choice, a choice to withdraw your energy from the stories and invest it in reality. And the reality is, right now, you are breathing. Right now, you are here. Right now, you are whole. Any thought that contradicts this is just a story. It is not the truth. The truth is in the breath. The truth is in the stillness. The more you practice this, the weaker the stories become. They have been running on your unconscious energy. By bringing your conscious awareness to the present, you are cutting off their fuel supply. They will still appear out of habit, but they will have less and less of a grip on you. You will begin to see them with a sense of distance, even humor. There goes the not good enough cloud. And you will remain rooted in the earth of your own presence. This is unshakable peace. It is not a peace that
depends on life being a certain way. It is a peace that is independent of conditions. It is the peace of your own true nature, the peace of the sky. And from this place of unshakable peace, your life begins to reorganize. You make different choices. You are no longer choosing from a place of fear or lack or should. You are choosing from a place of resonance, of what feels true now, what feels aligned now. And these choices, which may seem small, begin to build a new life, a life that is an authentic expression of who you really are, a life that is in flow. A life where it feels like the universe is, indeed, working for you, because you are at last working with it. You are dancing the same dance. You are breathing the same breath. You are one. This oneness is not a concept. It is an experience. It is the experience of being so fully present that the line between you and life dissolves. There is just life happening, and you are that. You are that dance. You are that flow. You are that creative intelligence expressing itself as this unique, beautiful human life. There is no separation. There never was. The resistance was the illusion of separation. The softening is the remembrance of unity. Breathe that in, the remembrance of unity. You are not alone in this. You are not a small, isolated fragment fighting against the whole. You are a part of the whole. You are a wave in the ocean. The wave can feel separate. It can have its own experience, its own journey. But it is and always will be made of ocean. It is and always will be connected to the entire power of the ocean. Your work is to remember that you are the ocean, to stop identifying with the small, struggling wave, and to relax back into the vastness of your true being.
How do you do this? You soften, you breathe, you let go of the story of the wave, and you feel the deep, powerful, quiet rhythm of the ocean. It is right here. It is your own breath. It is your own heartbeat. It is the stillness beneath the thoughts. It is. It has always been here. It is waiting for you. It is welcoming you home. This home is not a place. It is a state of being. It is a state of open, receptive, aligned presence. And it is from this home, and only from this home, that the universe can truly begin to co-create with you. It has been waiting, and the door is now open. The door is your own soft, open heart. The door is your own quiet, present mind. The door is this moment, now. You have arrived. And in this arrival, we find the starting point for a new way of living. It is not a way of doing, but a way of being. A way of being that informs all of our doing. When you act from this place of stillness, your actions have a different quality. They are precise, effective, and effortless. You are not wasting energy and doubt, or worry, or internal conflict. You are moving with the clear, simple impulse of the present moment. You are the water flowing around the rock. You are the sail catching the
Wind. There is no struggle. There is just the graceful, powerful unfolding of life through you. This is not a destination you must struggle to reach. It is a truth you must relax into. It is here, now, waiting for you. It has always been. The universe has always been on your side. It has always been trying to guide you, to support you. It was your own resistance, your own tension that made it feel otherwise. The friction you felt was not life fighting you. It was you fighting life. And in this moment, you can choose to stop fighting. You can choose to set down the weapons of judgment, of criticism, of fear. You can set them down. And in their place, you can pick up the simple tools of the present, the breath, the awareness, the gentle, compassionate softening. This is all you need. This is everything. Let's take one more conscious breath together. A breath of arrival. Inhaling, feeling the fullness of this moment. Exhaling, letting go of everything that is not this moment. Softening, arriving, being here. This is the place. This is the time. This is the moment it all begins. Or rather, the moment you realize it has been here all along. And you are, at last, ready to see it, ready to receive it, ready to be it. Welcome.